Hello and welcome to Ideagen's annual Global Leadership Summit. We have now completed day 2 of our 3-day summit. We have brought together and gathered global leaders from around the world to showcase why leadership is so crucial now more than ever. This morning, Microsoft's Gretchen O'Hara, VP of US AI and Sustainability Strategy and Partnerships, gave opening remarks as we began day 2 of the Global Leadership Summit.
The planet has endured tremendous headwinds. Individuals and organizations were forced to adapt to the changing circumstances in work, home, and education. We've collectively learned many lessons over this past year relating to this leadership decision making, collaboration, and so much more. Effective leadership is vital today, now more than ever, as we work towards achieving the 17 United Nations global goals.
From there, we jumped into a power panel with the leadership team at CVS Health, including Erdy DuPont, Olivia Lang, and David Lee.
We became a company that we are today, and we really look at the 360 degrees of what the needs are for the customers, the clients that we serve. One of the most recent things that I'm most proud of also is our investment to make a $600 million investment in our communities to address social justice and equity. This has been a big undertaking, and really I'm so proud that our CEO made this investment early on last year, and we continue to work out those different elements that are part of that overall investment.
Following CVS Health was a fascinating power chat with the former ambassador to Qatar and current general partner at Theros and Theros with Ideagen CEO and founder George Safakis.
What does leadership, true leadership, mean to you? And why do you believe, again, that now more than ever, we need strong, effective leadership across sectors?
Leadership, to me, can be summarized with the follow me attitude. You need to convince the people that you are leading that you are going in the right direction and that you are going in the direction that they want to go to. So leadership, good leadership, is built out of empathy. Empathy for the people you're leading, for understanding what their needs are, and then for having the best possible, in your own mind at least, resolution of their needs. And in addition, you also need to have a pretty clear idea of where you want to go and to communicate that idea to the people following you.
At 11:30 this morning, we heard from ACS Athens and how they are teaching the UN SDGs at all levels of learning from their leadership team. Following ACS Athens was a power chat with the president and CEO of Build-A-Bear Workshops, Sharon Price John.
And I'd like to just kick it right off and say, can you share with this global audience today a little bit about yourself and what you're doing?
Yeah, George, thanks so much. And it's just always a pleasure to speak with you and take part in these great conferences. And so I am the CEO and president of Build-A-Bear Workshop. It's a global entertainment and retail company. And we'll be coming up on celebrating our 25th year, which means we're multi-generational. And for those of you that don't know, it started as a retail organization where you can make your own stuffed animals and put the heart in those stuffed animals. We're very proud of everything we've done over the years, from adding a little more heart to life, which is our mission, to selling 200 million bears across the globe. The sun never sets on Build-A-Bear, as we often say.
At 1 p.m., we heard our keynote speaker, the CEO of Grubber, Sam Zeist.
The leader is the front of the organization. So the leader needs to, represent the core values and make sure that those core values are embraced throughout the organization. So for us, it's very, very important. We have, our 5 core values, and we hire based on those core values. We recite and live those core values every day because we think that's what makes us special, and that's in our DNA.
Following Sam was an incredible power chat with Sherry Hashimi from Boeing and David Younger, the CEO of Vital.
Awesome. Well, firstly, Sherry and George, thank you. It's an honor to be with you in Ideagen. Just some quick background. So over the last 20 years, I've had the privilege of serving in leadership roles for some of the biggest technology and workforce development companies on the planet. And what I've learned is that even in the midst of what we're all experiencing right now, this profound global pandemic and recession, companies are suffocating for lack of talent. And this is particularly true in the area of software engineering and AI. And in the case of AI, the problem isn't getting better. In fact, it's actually increasing exponentially. And that's why I launched Vital. At Vital, we solve the world's most unsolvable problems via superior algorithmic thinking. And according to Gartner, the three biggest barriers to AI and adoption today are skills, data quality, and understanding where to even practically apply it.
Shaitra Vadulapalli, the co-founder of Women in Cloud and the co-founder and CMO of Mela, then led a power panel with amazing women global leaders from Hitachi Solutions, the WIT Network, and Acela.
But I think for me, where I focus most of my energy and activity is in the building of relationships. And I know it goes without saying that you have to have strong relationships to move your deals forward. But at the end of the day, it really is people buy more often from people that they like and people that they develop some kind of a bond with. So finding, for me, the biggest part of my process is finding authentic connection points. And that is so critical.
At 3 p.m. today, we heard a power panel led by Lakshmi, the CEO of Ink Talks.
Then what would that look like? So we started working on a blank canvas on the outskirts of arguably one of the most polluted cities of the world. And we started off on a barren land, which was bereft of water, any plantation. The soil was so degenerated that you could smell or taste salt in the air. And before doing any master plan, we said that let us put in the fundamentals that are going to support life here. So we built a system of water bunds, ponds, and lakes that now collect over 400 million liters of rainwater.
To close out the day, we heard a fascinating power panel with the Bright Focus Foundation, Duke University, Washington State University, and Emory University. We would now like to thank all the global leaders who spoke today and had a hand in helping to change the world. We would also like to thank all the viewers who tuned in, liked, commented, and subscribed. We cannot wait to share the amazing insights of our Day 3 speakers. To find a full schedule of Day 3, visit our website's Summits tab at ideagenglobal.com. Ideagen, powered by Azure and presented globally by Microsoft.